It's Wednesday. You know what that means, yeah. We're currently watching the end of the Big Bang. The Big Bang Theory. What is this show called again? I can't remember. Big. I don't know. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. We're officially 10 damn days away from AEW all in Texas. Wednesday!
You know what that means? For the 300th time, AEW Dynamite is live at the Toyota Arena in Ontario, California. I'm Excalibur, joined by Ian Riccaboni and the Human
Oh, Excalibur, by God. 10 days. What's up, Nathan? My day was fantastic. Here we go. We're starting off with some cowboy shit with old Hangman. And Page.
We are 10 days away from All in Texas, perhaps 10 days away from a changing of the guard in the AEW World Championship picture, or 10 days away to hear Jon Moxley say it, from the end of the career of Hangman Adam Page. Yeah, I beg to differ on that one.
What's up, Tony?
A lot of money on this cap that just walked out here.
Yeah, I think there's a lot going to be happening in the main event, truthfully, I do.
Next week, baby. I'm telling you, Ian, I like Hangman's chances.
The Hangman's in the gallows here in Ontario. I couldn't agree more, Taz.
Look, I am not going to waste too much of everyone's time because I had said plenty about how much this match means to me. I've said plenty about how much this company and this championship mean to me. And I said that I would ride through death itself for this.
That's right. You tell him, Hangman. My God, our new and future AEW champion.
I made a promise that at All In, I would win the All Elite Wrestling Men's World Championship. That I would free it from that briefcase and hold it over my head for the entire world to see. And that is a vow I will keep with my life.
Hey, I just seen confetti fall down in front of Hangman. Are we getting a new champ tonight? Like, that's what I'm hoping.
You can tie me up and you can bloody me, but it would not be enough. And like last week, you can wrap a chain around my neck and hang me from the sky. But you would have to kill me before I let this chance pass me by.
Hangman don't play. That's for damn sure.
And if you think that I am going to let the elites or that I am going to let the Death Riders' involvement cost me this, then you are the biggest dumbass in the world.
Oh my God. Or Celebration, yeah.
Because at All In, like all of Jon Moxley's matches, I know they are coming. So I will welcome them. Give me the elite. Give me all of the Death Riders. Jon Moxley, you give me everything or you give me death and make this a Texas death match.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, shit.
Bombshell challenge.
Oh, that adds a whole new stipulation to this match.
Jon Moxley coming perhaps a
Oh yeah,
quicker than
he did. He said the Texas Death Match.
Is Hangman biting off just a little bit more than he can chew, Taz, with a man who is this
Oh yeah, most definitely there'll be yeah. That opens the door for everything to happen.
And Takeshita, we got to see it so quickly and coming out here. We know the Texas Death Match, one of the most dangerous matches in all of professional wrestling. It's essentially no disqualification, no holds barred.
Yep.
Anything goes. Hangman Adam Page, Jon Moxley, both of these men.
Yeah, you talking about chaos.
Texas Death Matches before.
Absolutely. And I think that's why the champion is walking out here. Once he heard those words, Texas Death Match, it's like, bingo!
That kind of does favor Moxley a little bit.
Jon Moxley, and he is
Misfits, what's up, my friend?
to run Hangman Page out of this business to essentially end Hangman's career.
Awesome.
And in a Texas Death Match,
Tell me he just didn't say that. Yeah. Yeah.
And the problem for Hangman is that every promise that Jon Moxley has made as AEW World Champion, and that hangs like the sword of Damocles over the head of the Hangman heading in 10 days from now at All in Texas.
And of course, Marina Shafir with that briefcase that we all suspect contains the AEW World Championship title belt.
Just sealed the main event completely. I will agree.
The leader of the Death Riders, the AEW World Champion, that man, Jon Moxley.
Well, you heard Hangman earlier. He said, I know when you deal with Moxley, Death Riders aren't far behind, so he's got to be careful here, meaning Hangman.
Kind of grim action figure. And
So, at All In,
yes, sir.
you want to put all your chips
Yes, sir.
on the table.
Yes, sir.
Your life, your health, your career, all on the line, all on the table with the AEW World Championship in a
Texas
Death Match.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No.
Moxley knows it don't favor him. That's why.
Succinct.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
You don't want that.
You don't want that. You might think you want that, but you don't. Let me break it to you here, buddy. On July 12th at All In, you are going to lose.
Are they really chanting bald to Moxley?
On July 12th at All In, you are not going to win because you don't want to win. No. You're happy right where you are. It's safe. It's comfortable. You don't actually want to wake up on Sunday morning with the AEW World Championship and everything that comes with it. Do you know why you won that Owen Hart tournament? Because it wasn't the highest peak. It wasn't really the top of the mountain. It was nice, but the top of the mountain, no, that's too difficult. That's too much pressure. That's not for me. That's for somebody else. I live in pressure.
And the crowd's letting them know how they feel, that's for sure.
You know, people call themselves the best wrestler in the world. That's basic bitch shit. I am much more than that.
Donald, I appreciate the share.
Than the AEW World Champion, and I will show the entire world on July 12th at All In. I will show them exactly who I am. I will show them exactly what a world champion looks like. You do not have it inside of you what it takes to take the AEW World Championship away from me. You certainly don't have inside of you what it takes for a Texas death match with me. You're not willing to go as far as you would need to go in a Texas death match. It's not something you would survive.
Bud.
Texas death is not something you would walk away from.
I beg to differ. Wasn't Swerve and Hangman a Texas death match? at one point. Oh, here we go.
Raining
Damn.
down right hands on Hangman Adam Page. We are 10 days away from the World Championship match.
What's Hangman?
What's Hangman?
Going after his pocket, getting some out of there. Whoa.
Oh God, he's got a damn fork, butter knife, something. Yuta, strong rights. Marina Shafir.
Marina slapping the taste out of her mouth of Hangman.
Where's the equalizer for her at?
Marina Shafir, paintbrush, the #1 contender for the AEW World Championship a second time now.
Easy, Hangman. Easy. Damn.
Oh my God. Damn, them strong slaps.
Oh, wait.
Yuta, Claudio.
From behind.
Well, likely or not, it was smart what Yuta did, like a bad trap.
What up? The
norm
normal, because Pac is still hurt.
And you have to think this is what they anticipated all along at Caliber, to isolate Hangman.
Hangman said he knew it was coming. He knew that Moxley would not ride alone.
The future.
That the Death Riders
Doing
would
good.
be
How are you doing
inside Wheeler
this
Yuta.
evening?
Claudio
Future
Castagnoli
Tribal
gets
Chief.
on assault on Hangman Adam Page.
They're trying to suffocate him. What are they?
Yeah, and yeah, sure enough, I had to look off monitor. Moxley, he left the ring.
Yeah, Moxley and Marina are gone.
Leaving the ring, you see John Moxley still looking.
No one's still going to help Hangman.
With Hangman, the neutralizer.
Yeah, 2-on-1 situation.
No one to still help.
And they are just trying to humiliate the #1 contender for the AEW World Championship just 10 days ahead of All in Texas.
Well, that's what they do. They do the dirty work of the world champion. It's usually an outnumbered situation.
And Hangman Page with that blockbuster challenge thrown out to John Moxley.
Claudio,
for the Texas
yeah,
Deathmatch, and Moxley
he's
just
finally
flat out
healed,
refusing.
so that's a good thing. Well, as the fuck you Yuta
I
chant,
think he might have got his bell rung.
watching AEW as well.
You might be right, and that can happen.
I'm telling you, this Dynamite's gonna set up a ton.
Hold on! Is that the best you've got? Is that the best you've got? Send your little neutered lapdog Claudio after me, cause bitch, I'm still standing.
Still standing, huh? Still standing, huh?
Oh God, Lord, got a chair.
Obviously here. I think he struck a nerve. Did Hangman Claudio's ticked off. He got punked out here.
Misfits, welcome to the tribal community. There's Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe and the Ops, they've had Hangman Adam Page's back over the last few weeks, and now Joe once again intervening. And Castagnoli.
See, Joe will be one we see.
Oh, wait a second, I think.
There's the rest of them.
Emerging from the crowd, Claudio Castagnoli, Kazuchika Okada,
Powerhouse Hobb,
AEW World Trios Champions. Castagnoli, he spotted it,
Shibata.
and he's back and Wheeler Yuta off.
And they wouldn't do anything with that numbers advantage.
There's Marina Shafir again.
Oh, God. Hangman, he doesn't realize that
Who
he can't
answers?
over this crowd. Hangman intercepts the briefcase.
Oh, he's got the briefcase.
Mox, if I got something of yours, be the champion that you say you are. Be the champion you say you are. Give me Texas death. Give me Texas death.
To give it to me, oh, I'm taking the damn briefcase.
Moxley, irate, but Hangman in possession of that briefcase. Meanwhile, the Ops are running interference, keeping the Death Riders at bay outside of the ring.
Got to make a decision, man, champ.
Oh, fuck it, here we go.
You want it, you got it. All in Texas.
Yes.
There you go. With a
Yes,
smile,
sir.
that grin on the face of Page.
Texas Deathmatch for the
That
AEW
just upped the main
World
event.
Championship, just 10 days away.
And he gives the briefcase back to Marina Shafir. He's not going.
Oh shit! Oh, hold on. In all the excitement, there was something I forgot. Mox, you said that I didn't have what it took for Texas Death, and you know that's a lie, right? You know that's a lie. But in case you needed a reminder that I'd do anything that it takes.
Oh, he's going to deliver a buckshot left hit. Shafir is laid out. Jesus.
What will he do 10 days from now all in Texas?
Can't believe Hangman just did that. What the hell?
He hit it clean, too.
And Page, an eye for an eye.
Yeah, Hangman will be a key factor through this part of AEW and probably a lot of the finish of the Death Riders.
And now, Hangman Adam Page, a salvo back at the Death Riders, ahead of the Texas Death Match for the AEW World Championship at All in Texas.
It's a good buckshot. Claudio is having to carry Shafir out of the arena.
Because DC Studio Superman is in theaters July 11th. And now, let's hear from two of Tinseltown's top stars, Rachel Brosnahan and Timeless Tony Storm.
AEW's Timeless Tony Storm. You know, I used to wrestle back in high school.
Of course you did, darling. What did they call you?
Oh, just Rachel.
Well, that won't do. Let's fix that. What about
called her
Rachel
Rachel.
the Reckoning? Rachel the Relentless? No. Rachel the Ravishing Raven?
Oh, thanks.
No, I know. Rachel the Metropolis Maven?
I'll take it. Put that on a t-shirt.
Yes, darling.
He said yes.
Superman is only in theaters July 11th.
Rachel Brosnahan starring as Lois Lane at DC Studios Superman, July 11th, only in theaters. But
What
now
is-
we are about to be graced by the AEW.
Is Tony coming out there for the Mina match?
Women's World Champion, Timeless Tony.
Storm. Yes, I will say the
Boys to join us here at the desk. As right now, though, let's go back to the ring and the Dapper Yapper.
the Swerve Hangman match was absolutely crazy.
Your opening contest set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit is for the TBS Championship.
Huge match right here.
Please, please, Tony, give this title to Mina.
Well, Ian, leading up to All in Texas, the AEW Women's World Championship title match, we've seen Mercedes Moné, the TBS champion, take the fight directly to Timeless Tony Storm and Tony Storm's longtime ally, Mina Shirakawa.
I really hope we see Mina win
No
this.
stranger to the champion either, Taz. The two met in the Tokyo Dome earlier this year. We got a great look at the world champion there.
Ain't gonna lie, Tony does look a little nervous.
I give
For
a lot of
Mina,
credit to
maybe?
Mercedes Moné for putting the title on the line heading in to All in Texas.
There's a lot of grub on that table by Tony. Steak. Carbohydrates there.
My God, she got what, 6, 7 belts?
And her opponent.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is the TBS Champion,
Did she lose another one? No, there's another one on the other hip. She got 6, yeah.
Moné.
Mercedes just collected belts.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, Grand Slam Mexico. Mexico, Mercedes Moné defeating Zeuxis to win the CMLL World Women's Championship earlier that month. Traveled to Vienna, Austria to win the European Wrestling Association Women's Championship earlier this year, Ian, as you mentioned, defeating Mina Shirakawa for that Repro Undisputed Women's Championship.
She's got to take one of the titles. She has to. Like, I understand if we have Mercedes win at All In, we have to have her drop this TBS title.
An opportunity at All In Texas to add
Tony looks nervous.
a real Ultimo Dragon J-Crown situation, Ian.
Absolutely, and earning the title shot in 10 days by winning the Owen Hart Foundation Cup.
Tony really looks nervous.
Tony Storm.
I think maybe more repulsed by this plate of food.
I don't know what it is. I mean, the food looks pretty good, though, from here.
As Mercedes Moné putting her boots up on the ropes. Mina Shirakawa immediately on the attack. Mercedes trying to back off.
And I don't know if you noticed, Excalibur, Mercedes had the
But yeah, like even like Excalibur said,
on the heels of her shoes,
Tony looks extremely nervous. I don't know if it's for Mina or if it's for the possibility that Mercedes could be walking in with 6 belts. Oh yeah, she's constantly wearing the photo of
Tony Storm.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that.
Tony on the bottom of her shoe.
On the bottom of their boots. And you can see Tony Storm again. She has a look on her face that we don't normally see.
Oh.
A look of apprehension on the face of the AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Tony Storm, but Mina Shirakawa.
They are using the ropes. Mina roll up one.
Just a 1 count, says referee Mike Posey.
A spinning heel kick.
Shot to the midsection. And now Mina on the attack. Nope, Mercedes reversal.
Forward.
Looks to roll through now. Going to make a statement here, but Mina slips free.
A nice counter by Mina.
Mina, so dangerous, that figure 4 leg lock. Mercedes knows that well. Nice trip there by Mina Shirakawa.
Caught the foot right there. Now Mina's mocking Mercedes.
Whoa.
What a shift in momentum that would be for Mina Shirakawa. Now cover here, too. Just 10 days away from All In Texas to capture the TBS Championship from the woman that will challenge for the AEW Women's World Championship in Arlington 10 days from now.
And the champion hasn't touched her food, not even a bite of the steak, not even a sip of water. There's a birthday cake over here.
Birthday cake, everything. Not even eating.
There's a level of concern, Taz, I'm seeing right now.
I think back in 2018, 2019, when Momo,
right. When someone has the success, non-stop
she did when Tony probably cost Mina the match.
And still has guess that's hence why Tony Storm is so concerned.
I hope not, Texas. Steve. Of course, there always is that possibility. Moné will need a wheelbarrow if she wins anymore. Yeah, and that's another thing. She's looking at gaining like 7 more titles probably, knowing Mercedes. Mina's doing a little bit of dancing. Maybe mocking Mercedes.
Absolutely, it would be massive. Maybe not as massive as that gigantic shimmy that we watched Mina do. It was interesting.
Ooh, damn.
It was kind of wildness. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
Frenetic. Wow. Meteor there.
That's the first Meteor.
Not to cover, instead to rain down right hands.
We know Tony and we know Mercedes will use about 20 Meteors to beat somebody.
Mocking timeless Tony Storm, the AEW Women's World Champion.
Yep.
As Mercedes Moné has the advantage. Fans don't go anywhere. Dynamite 300 continues live on TBS and streaming on Max.
Yeah, the mocking, the disrespect, of course, that's her just trying to get completely into the head of Tony, which makes sense. This coming Saturday at 8 p.m. is AEW Collision 100, which we do know the only match so far is FTR versus the Outrunners. So looking forward to seeing what they can figure out there. They're supposed to be giving us picture-in-picture, but all we have is a picture of AEW Dynamite 300 live. There's no feed of the show and commercials. So not able to keep up with the match for y'all at the current moment. TK really needs to stop his ex-WWE stuff, putting the majority of the titles on ex-WWE wrestlers. I mean, Steve, I understand. There's a lot of people that feel that way. So, of course, that's why I feel as if what should happen, and of course, this is my complete opinion, is that at AEW All In, when we have the women's gauntlet match, it needs to have the winner be a AEW original. And they need to cash in, technically, their guaranteed match at the end of that match. Only reason is because it would add more story to it and would be the shock factor that you could be looking for. That is what I would enjoy seeing happen. Of course, that could change. You could have Tony win the title with the help of everybody else that Mercedes has beat throughout her 2 years in AEW. Glenn Shelton needs to worry about his what? Needs to worry about his own house. If he puts, people have been saying that this is Mercedes' 1,000th match. It is. Not sure how they've got that math, but it is. I agree. I'm taking away from the homegrown talent. Will WWE be putting titles on ex-AEW wrestlers like TK does with WWE? Yes. They both do that. It's back and forth. And we see that with Ricky Saints, with Ethan Page. There's tons of them that are happening like that.
Dynamite 300, the TBS Championship Match, and momentum has just shifted in a very big way. Ian, Mina Shirakawa wrapping Mercedes Moné knee around the ring post and locking in the figure 4 leg lock.
Whoa!
Damn.
Certainly taking the advantage. Look at her cover now.
1, 2.
No.
Well, tough for the referee right there. Mina's foot was under the bottom rope, but he was on the cover. You can't blame him on that. It's a tough call. But before that, what the ref did the right thing, what was on that figure 4 on the post, because to your point, X-Cap, it was an illegal maneuver, even though Mercedes tapped.
And the stoic face of the AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Toni Storm, observing Mina Shirakawa trapped in this statement maker. But you see that grimace on Mercedes' face. She has been through hell in this TBS Championship title match.
She used the bottom rope to get momentum to kick off the rope, and it didn't help her.
Now Mina, that figure 4 leg lock. In the center of the ring, this is perhaps the worst spot for Mercedes Moné to be in, Ian.
Certainly is, and if Mina can bridge herself, she likes to put that extra bit of pressure on Taz. We've seen her cross the finish line with that.
Yeah, definitely. It's a tight hold. It is tough to bridge out of it. It happens for sure, but Mercedes does a good job rolling out. But they're both ladies, they were still locked up, which can hurt.
Figure 4 all the way to the outside of the ring. Jesus.
Achilles, everything.
Of course, another big shout out to Misfits for joining the Kraken tribal community, my friend.
If she's concerned,
I'm still waiting for Jade to hurt. Jesus.
Certainly tough to get a read
I
on the
hope
world
not.
champion.
But
because you're right, Taz. Sometimes when competitors are locked in, that's a good thing. Sometimes that blank state is.
I'm really wondering though if how many more matches Tony's gonna book in between now and next Saturday. Beautiful, beautiful Hurricanrana.
For the TBS Championship, Mina Shirakawa, she's not done.
Boom, DDT plants her. Yeah, see, that's regular confetti on the ground. That is not like MJF red, white, and blue confetti like he likes to use. Oh, damn, there's another Meteora.
Wow, man, I looked off the monitor right to my right, and I'm telling you, that impact was brutal.
Devastating.
Mina was just shut down. The back of her head really hit the outside hard here.
And Taz, I think you might have had the right of it. Catatonic is an apt description because Thomas Toni Storm, she's just looking directly ahead. She is not looking at Mina Shirakawa or Mercedes Moné.
Well, watch this here. The head, oh my God, of Mina, man. I'm telling you, when you don't see it on camera, you look at it live, it was wicked.
Oh, the referee up to 8 now.
To your point, yeah, Tony Storm not even looking at these competitors.
Mercedes into the ring, but as is Mina. Both champion and challenger, hands full of hair. And, oh, damn.
Wow.
Challenger and champion trading forearms.
Yeah, blow for sure. Quick reversal by Mina. Oh, a round kick, in essence, a round kick. Sunset.
Sunset flip, roll through, no. Meteor again.
Second time the back of Mina's head.
Gosh.
She was on the outside, her head hit hard. Now in the middle of the ring.
The champion not afraid to give up that knee. Wait a minute. Sunset bomb.
Sunset into the damn turnbuckle. Get ready for another Meteor.
Unrelenting
1,000 belt for 1,000 match. Now Mina kick out. There you go.
Well, she realizes, the CEO realizes the threat that Mina is towards her TBS title. She knows.
Are you talking about with Michael? You talking about the Tony and Mariah match?
A lot on the line here for the CEO.
Now Mercedes.
Come on, Mina. Damn. There we go. I told you. Oh no. Working on the knee. Beautiful.
Yeah, back to the knee. Smart.
Dragon leg screw.
Right there by Mina.
Dragon screw. Mina keeping the pressure on. Looking for figure
Figure four.
Again. And she finds it.
There you go.
And the champion's in a lot of trouble in dead center here.
Mercedes looking for
Yeah, I think a lot of people are tired of the new belt collector.
Tip on the rope, but that's enough to force the break from the official.
Correct.
I thought it was cool when we got Mercedes 2 belts. I'm not gonna lie, when she first debuted and won everything. But I do agree. I'm ready to see something different.
Mercedes, the TBS champion, back to her feet. Mina.
There we go.
Leaping off the top.
1, 2.
But Mercedes able to kick out.
Well, you don't have all the championships that Mercedes has without being triple
Omega
tough
had 5.
on that kick out.
And Mina, Ian, I believe, motioning for that glamorous driver. That
Oh boy, here we go. Glamorous driver.
that inverted
Oh, reversal.
DDT, but no. Mercedes now with Mina.
Oh, Mina reversed.
But instead, lariat caught.
Ooh.
Mina rolling elbow
Good
strike.
right.
The champion is rocked.
Another right to the back of the neck.
And that one to the back of the head.
Oh, what a head kick. Come on, Mina.
Round kick to the side or back of the head of the CEO. Mina might leave Ontario, California with this title.
Oh. Mina Shirakawa.
There's that back elbow.
Spinning back fist.
And now
The glamorous
the
driver.
glamorous driver.
Got it. Pinner. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God.
Damn.
Thought that was it.
Kick out. Toni Storm still has that gazed look in her eyes.
Yeah, not much on that kick out, not much on the expression of our AEW Women's World
No,
Champion.
Michael, it should have been 3.
Very nearly
Should have
witnessed
been.
Mercedes Moné suffer her first singles loss inside an AEW ring.
And Ian, I point out not much of that kick out.
Another
because
glamorous
Mercedes-
driver. Nope.
She certainly is. Oh,
Backstabber.
over there. But the
Mina
champion
fought
so
through it.
drop.
There's a knee.
What a knee strike, Mina.
God, come on. 1.
Got the pin. Kicking out at
She
1.
kicked out at
It was
1.
impressive earlier, barely a kick out, but shows that heart and toughness.
You gotta have to hit it.
Challenger call.
Oh,
The weight on
oh, lung blower.
What a counter by Mercedes Moné. But Mercedes, she suffered so much punishment, Taz, unable to capitalize on that opening.
Absolutely, but it was enough for Mercedes to stop that flow that Mina had, and this is what did it right here.
And now Mercedes
1,
makes the cover.
2.
And, well, Mina.
I don't know who's going to win this thing, but an awesome match for the TBS Championship on Dynamite 300.
A match befitting of such a momentous occasion.
10 days
from All in
away.
Texas.
And we'll have a huge week of action next week in Texas. But we are witnessing some incredible action to kick off Dynamite tonight. Moneymaker, once again, avoided. Kazuchika.
Roll through. Nope. Figure four. Oh, no. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. Damn. One off of a damn roll up.
Mercedes Moné.
Well, that was impressive. Everything you saw out there, everything, and then a wrestling move wins the match. I love it.
A successful defense of the TBS Championship, but by the skin of the teeth of Mercedes Moné. And now, finally, some emotion from Timeless Tony Storm.
I really thought Mina was going to get the title.
But, oh boy. While she's doing so, Mercedes, the belt to the back of the head.
Oldest trick in the book, and it worked. Smart by Mercedes.
And now Mercedes bringing that cake.
That's a lot of icing.
Yeah, I think, I do believe Jericho is still touring, yes.
The champagne in the face of Luther. But the damage, the real damage, done inside the ring. The belt to the back of the head of Timeless Tony Storm 10 days from now.
Tony has to win.
Timeless Tony Storm. Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's World Championship. But also coming up at All in Texas, winner takes all, the Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, the AEW International Champion, Kenny Omega. But coming up tonight, Okada and Kenny Omega's longtime friend, Kota
Ibushi.
one-on-one tonight, our Dynamite 300 main event. Plus, heroes versus villains. Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay taking on Charlistico and the Beast Mordos. Plus, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandido taking on the Young Bucks.
2 6-man tag.
Takeshita here in the shadows of the hometown of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
Okay, you guys close?
Yes.
All right, keep them close.
What are we doing?
All right, seeing as we are in Ontario, California, which is what, a stone's throw from our hometown of Ranch Cucamonga, California.
Yes.
And we're celebrating 300 episodes of Dynamite.
Right.
This is a bit of a homecoming for the Young Bucks, too.
It is.
I decided to go celebrate a little bit early.
How?
I went on a shopping spree with the company card.
Come on.
Open your eyes. Check it out. Check it out.
Use the company card.
Buy us
Hell yeah, I did. Oh, actually, I'll correct you there. I didn't buy us anything.
Who did then?
Tony Khan did.
Oh,
hey, that's not even the best part.
Founding Fathers limo.
This shopping spree you went on.
Okay.
The power we have, Matthew,
It's incredible.
so damn good.
This is how I see the afternoon. Let's hop inside, take a trip down memory lane.
I like
Let's
it.
stop by some of our favorite childhood spots and let's enjoy ourselves.
Oh my God.
Let's go. Hop in.
Super.
Woo!
That's a good way to spend your afternoon, by God.
Yeah.
If Mercedes wins,
All right, let's go, driver. Let's go, baby.
if Mercedes
Come on.
wins, you're going to
Let's show everybody our
boycott
hometown, Ranch
AEW.
Cucamonga, California.
This is so
My
cool.
God, this
Surreal.
brings back so many memories.
I don't think I've been here in 20 years.
You know what? I had my first kiss at this school.
You remember that one time you told the proctor to suck it so you got written up?
For shoot,
It
that
just
happened.
brings back so many memories.
We might be the only two famous ones that came out of this entire city.
100%.
Yeah. But this is so cool.
It's really cool. Can we go on to the next shot?
Yeah.
How about the elementary school that they grew up at? Okay. We do not know what the next match is, though. Michael, the Moné and Storm match will be a There's no way we have that match in a DQ. I could see it happening, but I don't think it should, honestly. Really wish Mercedes would wrestle a Stardom champion. I love Mina, but she's never a red belt champion. Well, I'll ask you, what does red belt champion mean? Everything AEW can do is Moné won't be holding both AEW titles unless they have something great. Yeah, and the only thing, like I said, they have whoever wins the women's gauntlet automatically cash in her match. And have Mercedes automatically defend right after. That would be, in my opinion, the best way to do it. Top champion. Okay. Learning new things every day. Red belt means they have mastered. Jeez. Yeah, I did. Like, ooh. Is that an actual title over there in Stardom, though? Is it like their top championship? It's kind of like Tony sees Mercedes, like he first saw CM Punk. Yeah, I could see that. Yep. I just know that we have to. We got to figure out something. I really want to know what other matches are added to the show, because the trios title, the tag titles, the TBS titles, that's 3 more matches. And then the TNT title as well. I keep thinking Okada is going to turn face in the next few months for some reason. There is a possibility, but I don't know how fast it'll happen. I could see Okada being a face.
Crazy being back. That's where we used to have the trampoline, right there. Wow, so cool. Yeah, I always seemed a little bit bigger back in the day, though. Yeah. Anyway. You want to go back in the limo? Yep.
Wow, the Whistle Stop Tour. Rancho Cucamonga.
Here we go. Qualifier. Well, not qualifier, but second entrance.
What are they doing here in California? What kind of school system is this? Freaks!
This is a 4-way bout for the number 2 spot in the men's casino gauntlet at All in Texas. Introducing first, being accompanied by the Hurt Syndicate from Plainview, Long Island, New York. He weighs 226 pounds. This is Maxwell
Jacob Freeman, MJF.
I can tell you because I know Plainview on Long Island very well.
So no
schools on Long Island with bands wrapped around poles like that. I can promise you.
No pyros, no confetti, nothing.
It's disturbing, bro. It was.
Next from Ansonia, Connecticut, weighing 185 pounds.
Red, white, tag, trio, and high speed.
We heard Justin Roberts at the top of this match. He said it's for the number 2 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match. That spot, though.
Yeah, MJF probably because of Briscoe.
Number 1 spot.
I do agree.
Last week we saw Mark Briscoe earn the number 1 spot, a match that can end at any time. So you want 1 or 2, you want to be in there early. Tonight we find out who number 2 is.
Brody King will still be in the match, but unfortunately I don't think they're going to give him the win.
Next from Nutley, New Jersey, weighing 227 pounds, the pride of pro wrestling.
Well, you guys are exactly right. This opportunity, this 4-way for an opportunity in the Men's Casino Gauntlet at All In next week is a gigantic opportunity.
Yeah, as Ian mentioned, it's a match that can end at any time. First pinfall or submission. It doesn't matter how many men are in the ring, even if it's just the first 2, because the entries come at unpredictable intervals. The winner of the match will earn a shot at the AEW World Championship. Those first 2 places are vital. And we see Anthony Bowens, who's been experiencing some peaks and valleys as of late. He's really
And
with
Brody.
Gunn at his side. Tell Billy to stay home. Yeah.
And from Van Nuys, California, weighing 285 pounds,
The G1 tournament is truly the best thing they have going on.
Talk about homecomings. We saw the home of the EVPs, but this monster from not too far down the road, and a man who thrives in these multi-man matches.
Well, and just the pure size advantage, I mean, and intensity and toughness that this beast, Brody King, has.
Oh yeah, G1 Classic is fantastic.
All the World Tag Team Champs, like, he ain't sweating them as they're basically.
I think David won the last one.
His personal motto emblazoned on it: life is
Nick Wayne
hard.
was just in one as well.
Brody King certainly lives by those words, but he's going to have his hands full, not just with the 3 other competitors inside the ring, but with the Hurt Syndicate, MVP, the AEW World Tag Team Champion, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley at ringside.
You're looking at that man right there. You got to realize
Zack
MJF,
Sabre
the
Jr. is who I was thinking
World
about.
Champion. That is no freaking joke, my friends. So he's a favorite, in my opinion, in this thing.
MJF over the last few days on social media, he's been propositioning Brody King, trying to bribe Brody King into taking a dive in this match, essentially.
Brody's got more integrity than that.
Max using his brain right there.
Actually, well, you know what? If he won't take the bribe and the money,
I'll go collect that money real quick. Hold on.
Referee Stephon Smith. Now MJF.
what is Max doing?
Announced us behind Ian. I don't want to.
He's hiding. Okay, very smart.
By Brody King, but AR Fox and Anthony Bowens as well.
God almighty.
I ain't gonna deal with that one, man. I mean, MJF, I'll take out the other 2 cats. That's right. Fox and Bowens.
Fox has won the G1 Classic tournament before, I do believe. I know the newest one that won it was Sabre though. Jesus.
Bowens just bounced off the barricade.
So powerful and big.
Get on my seat. Hey, Max, what's up? How's it going, Taz?
Oh my God.
See, I work smarter, not harder. That's why I'm chilling right now.
MJF is on commentary. God almighty.
I don't want no part of that. Just like you don't want no part of Riccaboni, that 4-eyed geek. Who gives a damn?
Him in the Ricka zone, whatever that's called, the Java zone.
There it is, baby. There it is.
Let the idiots kill each other. You clean up the straps.
He gets it. He gets it. Montel gets it, baby.
Cerebral. I like that word.
MVP.
MJF will sit out there the whole match waiting.
On Brody King and now Fox. The lariat through the ropes. Bowens.
A good elbow to Bowens.
Fox. Now Fox.
Up and over, drop kick, cutter.
Looking for the cutter on Bowens, but Bowens a step too quick.
Well, I just want to say something to guest here, MJF, who's actually in this match. I got to give you credit. You're a smart man.
God, I don't know what the hell that was supposed to be.
Basically, no countouts, no DQ, because you're sitting here with us, which is
Bro,
great.
I'm hanging out, I'm chilling. Let these guys murder each other. I'll slide right in and get the dub. The easy dub, I might add.
He participated,
We're gonna
okay.
see a Tope Con hello here tonight. I'm just curious. That was funny. Thank you.
We might.
I was mocking you. Did you see that?
I got it. Real funny. Oh, Fox
Oh.
up on the ropes. Comes over. Oh, stomp. Max is what we call New York smart. See, I get
I'm
it.
surprised
I get
when
it.
they had
This Fox guy, he moves around real cute. I like it.
Good athlete. Real good athlete, yes. AR Fox, tremendous
I mean,
athlete.
if they had a women's G1 Classic, oh wow, she'd probably participate.
From AR Fox, taking out Brody King on the floor. AR Fox taking flight. Did I do it right, Excalibur? Did I nail it? I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I really like MJF giving Excalibur a hard time.
Both men spilling out to the floor. Brody King back into the match, and Brody King now.
Oh sweet God!
It's a 777, which is a big ass plane.
And then MJF.
And it's legal in this
While I like Moné, she has reached the level.
the number 2 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match.
I agree completely. she doesn't really need a title anymore. She's gotten the recognition that she needs. We know her in-ring capability. So I don't see her truly having all the titles. And yeah, without not all the titles have to be truly on one person, and they don't have to be involved in all the stories either. I think she has reached a level where and then some people don't like Mercedes. And that's okay too. Of course, we will be seeing eventually a Froggy Bow at some point. I think MJF, if he doesn't win, I think that Briscoe will have some altercation in him not winning if he doesn't. But MJF, of course, still in complete control of the match. Do want to let everybody know on our post page or community tab that you can see on your phone, you will actually see our July schedule. It is up and out. You can say up to date on everything that will be happening here. I know some people have been asking if we were going to have somebody fill in for AEW All In and do the watch along and commentary. We do have the possibility to have someone lined up, but more information on that will be coming up in the coming days, and we will let y'all know. And of course, AEW is having a little bit of it looks like a malfunction. It's showing AEW Blockbuster Summer in the picture-in-picture.
Texas on the line right now. MJF just humiliating Anthony Bowens in the center of the ring, but little does he know that the behemoth Brody King is back in the fray.
Braun Breaker should be the champion. I do not disagree with you.
MJF tried to bribe. Brody King not working out too well for MJF, MVP.
Oh, it's working out perfect because he's got an insurance
policy
standing right here. He cannot lose.
AR Fox using that unpredictable offense.
Good quickness by Fox.
But MJF lands on his feet.
Damn.
To the eye, Fox blinded, but Bowens comes in. Pump kick to the jaw. And now Fox and Bowens working in tandem.
Yeah, it's every man for himself, but sometimes in a match like this, you got to team up for a second.
Brody is just eating every one of them kicks.
The double lariat.
Absolutely.
Fox and Bowens for working together against a guy like Brody King. He's so big, so powerful, so talented.
Nasty.
It's smart play.
You're right. I agree.
And while we have a moment, fans, DraftKings official partner of AEW right now, all customers can join a free-to-play pool for the all-in pay-per-view.
Braun versus Fire 2 for the WWE. I can see that.
Right and earn your share of the prize. Download the
it does look like the in-chat votes currently have it at MJF, AR Fox, and then a tie for last place, King and Anthony Bowens.
And Brody King dropped by the combination offense from Anthony Bowens, but Fox shoulder to the midsection. And AR Fox.
Smart by Bowens to take out the leg first of Fox.
Beautiful DDT.
DDT. Might get him here.
1, 2.
That number 2 spot, but Fox able to kick out.
That's great
Fox
execution,
kicks out
but
at
AR
2.
Fox is way too tough of a competitor to be taken out with something as simple as a, I don't know, spinning DDT or whatever. I'm not necessarily a fan of AR Fox, but I respect his talent and ability.
Yeah, and he is tough. All 4 of these men obviously are tough. They wouldn't be this level if they weren't, but you're right regarding Fox and his experience also. Watch out.
God.
Bowens sent out to the floor. Fox the trip on MJF, and now Fox.
Oh, nice.
There for AR Fox.
Took the back of Max's head.
I go sweep the legs. Fox. Roll
We see the innovative
through.
offense once again. Rolls through.
Twisted suplex.
Covering two, and MJF able to
Corkscrew brainbuster is what that's
The
called.
inexperience of AR Fox because he didn't
Oh
lock in the
my
cradle for the
god.
pin.
Brody King
Damn.
making Fox pay. Those shots
Big,
from Brody King.
big slam.
Bowens.
Big power by
Big
the
spinning
man.
boss man style slam.
I gotta say, if Brody King didn't have his head so far up his own ass, he'd look great
Oh.
in a suit.
God.
Cover up all that ink.
Well, no, I mean, he's definitely syndicate material.
I
but,
feel it. I feel it.
but he's just on some,
Okay.
he wants to be some righteous, look good guy. You know, like, no, we're
Boom,
about money.
boom,
Put your feelings
boom.
aside. It's not about your art, how you express. It's about making money. This is business.
Oh, Max move.
Brody King took a little too long, and now MJF. A shot to Bowens, a shot to Fox.
Yep,
And
I did,
MJF
Michael.
trying to single out AR Fox, perhaps. No, oh, arm wrench, whipping Fox into Bowens, ducks underneath Brody King.
They gonna roll up one, two.
Brody.
Excalibur, that was actually a judo throw, and I think Taz can speak to that. I taught MJF that. I actually taught him.
Well done. I didn't want to upcut you, Excalibur. I tried to be like you did to me last week. Remember, Excalibur?
Oh, I remember.
Chairs all legal. There is no disqualification.
MJF into the ring
Oh,
with
boy.
the chair once again. Remember, it's a four-way match. It's legal. As
Oh.
P, that's not good, bro.
Oh, boy.
That's not good right there. You know that.
No, it's not. Hey,
It's not good.
Big cannonball.
Youthful exuberance on MJF's part.
Boom.
3 for 1 for Brody King, pulling MJF out to center.
1, 2,
no.
almost.
Showing
Vicky,
that
I think is
heart
coming
and
back
fortitude, no matter if you like
for
Max or not, that kick
the
out
Women's
was nice.
Evolution pay-per-view.
And remember, this is for the number 2 spot in the men's casino gauntlet match at All In Texas.
There's a
Those
cutter
first
from
2
Max.
spots, so vital.
Cutter from
Because it's a match
Bowens.
that can end at any time.
One
Entrance
from
coming in
Fox.
everywhere at random intervals as now Fox.
Brody delivers the cutter.
That might be it.
1,
Brody, the
2.
cover, and Fox able to kick out.
So close.
Near falls in this thing, P, because it's so important to get that number 2 spot in the men's casino gauntlet at All In next week.
Mark Briscoe waiting at that number 1 spot.
A kick to the
Around
knee.
verge of finding out who will begin that
Fox
match
is gonna
alongside
fly.
Mark Briscoe.
450. 1, 2.
Brody King.
Excalibur, I got a spoiler for you. We're on the
He just
verge
got
of finding
that
out. I can tell you who's gonna
mollywop.
get that second spot. His name is MJF.
MJF, the hammerlock. He's got Bowens.
Got it.
DDT.
With the hammerlock, that's nasty.
Brody sucks. There's MJF now. He's got Brody King in the ropes. I think MJF is looking for Heat Seeker, but instead, Brody.
And that's what happens when you owl.
Look at this, Brody.
Brody just hanging MJF.
He's choking him out. All his weight is hanging.
But while Brody's hands were down, Bowens caught him with a thrust kick to the side of the head, the drop kick to the knee, and now AR Fox.
DDT.
DDT on Brody from the ropes.
Oh, Mystico showing up. That would be interesting. Didn't think about that.
The arrival from Bowens.
Pride of Pro Wrestling's getting amped up here.
I gotta tell you, this is an amazing match. I'm impressed by all the individuals involved, the athleticism, the execution, but it's all futile because at the end of the day, our guy, MJF, gets that number 2 spot.
All 4 men leaving it in the
Oh, God.
bomb. Oh,
1, 2.
no. Fox diving in from across the ring. And wait a second.
Armbar.
To the earth.
I taught him that.
Oh, that's it. The Sons of the Earth. That's it.
JF win.
Well, that leg capture.
Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Hook in the leg like Max did. That leg capture prevented the leg from touching the rope to prevent the hold being broken.
Casino Gauntlet is mine. I'm coming for the champ.
Well, Briscoe's got some company now.
Briscoe and Max. They're gonna start thing. That's good.
Mark Briscoe starting things out, a crucial victory victory for Maxwell Jacob.
Yeah, Mystico will be in the match. That's why MJF won't win.
In Texas, in the critical number 2 position, Taz in a match that can end at any time. First pinfall or submission.
Absolutely, that's a huge victory.
For the sky, boy.
And here comes Briscoe.
Mark Briscoe, he's
God, he's got a mic.
What does that shirt say? He's had some words for MJF, and
can we say the words that are on his shirt?
Mark Briscoe said it to.
Congratulations, Max. You have officially won your qualifying match, and you will be the number 2 entrant in the Casino Battle Royal at All In Texas.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Casino Gauntlet, man.
The bad news is, as you well know, I am the number 1 entrant, and that means you have ensured yourself an uninterrupted ass whooping, at least for a brief moment in time in Dallas, Texas.
What a shirt, yeah. Yeah, that shirt is wild. And then now the crowd's chanting it again.
Last week at Dynamite, Mark Briscoe questioned
uninterrupted ass whooping.
Insinuations about the size of MJF's, shall we say, kosher pickle.
Now, I want to make this clear, Bobby, Shelton, and BP. I'm not addressing either one of you fellas.
Call him BP.
Directly to the man who called me a blue-collar bitch on national TV last week. Now, the blue-collar comment, I wear like a badge of honor. But the bitch comment is what has ensured the beatdown that you got coming, Max.
Is that so? Is that so?
It is, my God.
But I just want you to know that I'm always 2 steps ahead of you, man. That's why I want to make a proposition next week on Dynamite. You have your buddies stay in the back. I need you in the ring with a microphone. I'm going to come down to the ring with a microphone, and let's have a little talky talk.
A little talky talk.
So, Max, if you have a set of nuts next to your tiny little pickle, then I'll see you next week, son.
For the sky.
He just does not care. Michael, his shirt reads, MJF has a tiny kosher pickle.
I don't know if that's too smart.
No, a man who is sharp-witted, sharp with words.
Now what?
Oh, Jet Speed. Makes sense. They're going to challenge for the tag titles.
And Kevin Knight. They've been challenging the Hurt Syndicate for a number of weeks. And the Hurt Syndicate put Knight and Bailey through tables. But now, Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight looking for revenge.
That was Briscoe talking to MJF.
Going right at the AEW.
For the love of God, make this match happen.
And if you're going to go after the tag champs, Taz, stick and move and flying, not a bad method.
You have to, otherwise you'll end up getting more tape and getting beat up by these guys. So, I mean, they weren't expecting this attack, though.
Now Lashley from behind on Bailey. As Shelton Benjamin fighting off Kevin Knight. I mean, the damage from last week still apparent on Jet Speed.
God, yeah, this was a bad idea.
That's not smart, in my opinion,
Oh,
by Jet Speed.
God.
Knight just getting driven rib first by Benjamin into that buckle. And I think that our man here, Bailey's in trouble.
As MVP looking on, and Shelton Benjamin driving the knee into the ribs. And
George Mercedes did. Heard it's going to be a 3-way for the tag title. Who will be the third team?
And Jet Speed, I mean, just 2
God almighty.
newcomers here to AEW, but they are getting dismantled by the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
I mean, that full body slam by Shelton, that was nasty. Someone, that's a body slam. Yeah, you try it. Try to take one like that.
Delivered with authority.
I'm telling you, body slam like that, no joke from a guy like Shelton.
And for the second time in as many weeks.
Hey, you ain't finished the job!
Jet Speed left
We still standing.
Left lane, but Knight defiant.
Still standing. He ain't finished the job.
That's stupid. That's stupid. One more time.
And Knight and Bailey back up to their feet.
Oh yeah, the product is definitely different
Some jet speed, I do.
between the two
Good
companies.
though, but I get it. I respect that fortitude. Hurt Syndicate now.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh! Bobby Lashley
God.
and Shelton Benjamin just looking to destroy jet speed.
The crowd wants one more time.
You hear the refrain echoing out here in Ontario. We hurt people. The Hurt Syndicate doing exactly that.
Look at Knight.
I was still yelling.
We won't back down. We won't back down.
Speedball. And the Jet Kevin Knight back up to their feet, and MJF telling them to stay down. As
This is how they get their title shot.
Benjamin and Lashley back into the fray and just. Oh.
This is how they get their title shot. Taking an absolute beat down.
I think we're about to see their intestines in general here, Ian.
Yeah, we've definitely seen broken ribs. This is unconscionable violence right now. And
There's that running knee.
And they proved their point, Excalibur. They have heart. They have the chutzpah.
A tremendous amount of heart being shown by jet speed, but this is what they're asking for it, Excalibur. You know, they've asked for it. Kevin keeps saying, come on.
Speedball, you probably about to get speared. Nope, never mind.
And Shelton.
Not another one.
God almighty.
MJF giving them the right advice. Stay down.
Stay down is the best advice at this moment.
Just a mugging inside the ring. And MVP trying to call off Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. They have finally achieved his goal as the
They're not done.
Team champions. Just palatial beat.
They're not done.
Thank goodness enough.
We, Jet Speed, is still alive. Hurt Syndicate, you may know how to hurt people, but if you want to keep those titles, you got to learn how to kill us. Hey, back up. And Sheldon, your mama must have taught you how to fight, because you hit like a bitch.
Kevin Knight's got a death wish.
So on Collision, I want me and you one-on-one.
This is not wise by Kevin Knight. I mean, those ribs all taped up. The damage done tonight by the Hurt Syndicate, and then thrown out a challenge for Shelton Benjamin one-on-one.
Speedball is a foul.
What is Kevin Knight thinking?
I wonder if he knows. I don't know. That is a good question. So what I'm figuring will happen with that match, Kevin Knight will get his match against Lashley. That's who he called out, yeah. And if he wins, they'll give the title shot. And then the Outrunners will be in the match with FTR and probably come out and help if there's an attack. Steve, thank you, my friend. I like the Kevin Knight. Yeah, Kevin Knight, he doesn't give up. I think he was a big loss for WWE. WWE, I think, was originally going to sign him, and then it just didn't happen. I don't know why. I don't read that much into it, but I think if that is the case, I feel like they dropped the ball on that one. But so far, we have set up a fantastic main event for All In. Thank you, Misfits. I just really think that it's going to be interesting. Thank you, Misfits, as well, my friend. I just really think that we got to get more matches booked in the next few days. It's just like, I know a lot of people criticize Tony for his matches and how many he has. But I really think that at this point, we got to get the booking out there. All the remainder of the show has to be announced by at least Collision. I could be wrong, though. Speaking of WWE, can anyone explain to me why Jay Cargill goes straight to the main roster?
On the company card.
I don't know.
Big money. Yeah, I'm sure Tony Khan doesn't mind.
That's a good question.
Look at that. It will take it out of your paycheck.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hold on. That is little stickers. That's
yeah,
really
understated.
High class.
He did call out
this
Shelton.
Is a hometown kind of thing for the Young Bucks.
The founding fathers, to hear them say it, of AEW.
Okay, I guess there's 6-man tag team matches next.
Nightmares, Ian. They're really triggered you.
You and me both.
He was just licking his lips. What's wrong with that?
Licking a post. No one tweet me that photo, please, of that bear, ever. All right.